Hi there and welcome back. So in the last mission we escaped to Shakuras and I actually found out there was zerg on Shakuras who may have followed us through the warp gate. So we managed to clean up that zerg base and Raynor and Fenix agreed to stay behind on Aiur and shut down the warp gate from their side. So what we need to do now is basically establish a safe haven for the Protoss on Shakuras instead, and we're going to meet the Protoss, the sort of governing body of the Dark Templar in Legacy of the Xel'Naga. So let's see how that goes.
I am Xel'Naga, Matriarch of the Dark Templar, and I welcome you and your companions to our world. Zeratul has informed me of the fall of Aiur, and I am deeply grieved. I am one of the few Dark Templar old enough to remember our ancestral home with clarity. Yet no matter how tragic the circumstances, it is clear that fortune has reunited our people. We Dark Templar will never forget our banishment from Aiur, nor the Conclave's sins against us. But you and your companions are no longer of the Conclave. The example set by your fallen hero, Tassadar, has shown you that when the light and dark sides of our energies are united, our power is undeniable.
But Matriarch, the Zerg who have followed us here are unlike any enemy the Protoss have ever known.
You speak the truth, Judicator. And yet, there lies a dormant power here that can help us to scour the Zerg from Shakuras forever. Long ago, we Dark Templar were a nomadic people. But when we found a remarkable monument upon this world, we decided to remain here to study it. We discovered that the enormous structure is actually an ancient Xel'Naga temple, dedicated to the race that sired us all. The temple is situated above a nexus of powerful cosmic energies. If we were to access those energies,
then we should strike now while the Zerg still muster their forces.
alas, we cannot. In order to properly channel the energies of the temple, we will need the twin crystals, Uraj and Khalis, that legends say were separated many ages ago. The Uraj is laced with pure Templar energies, while the Khalis is comprised of Dark Templar energy. Only by using these two crystals in unison can we hope to channel the potent energies of the temple.
Then it is clear that we must retrieve these crystals, wherever they may be.
Agreed. But first, we must deal with the Zerg and their two cerebrates who have already taken up station around the temple itself. To arms, my children. Scour the temple grounds of this foul infestation.
So we've got two cerebrates to deal with. I think we might have to use Dark Templar to kill them. I'm not entirely sure. I can't 100% remember. One thing I noticed there actually is obviously they've updated a lot of the character models, and Rashigal looks a lot like Vurazun from StarCraft 2, who's a relative of her. So that's interesting to see. But anyway, destroy the Zerg cerebrates. There we go. There's a mission. So we're starting off with a base here, and yeah, they've given us a Templar archive, so I think they're going to want us to make Dark Templar.
Remember, young Templar,
There we
cerebrates
go.
can be killed only by Dark Templar weapons and energies. My brethren will make short work of any cerebrate.
So we are definitely going to need to drop some Dark Templar there. I'm actually going to get a cybernetics core right away. Let's get a save game going already, because I'm going to want Dragoons.
Our sensors show that the two cerebrates are surrounded by spore colonies. We will deploy our Corsairs to compensate for their defenses. Join us.
This is another thing, they've actually sort of made cutscenes within the level using the triggers, which I don't remember them doing in the previous one so much. But yeah, this is a very nice ability that they've shown you, the disruption web, which will prevent anything under the disruption web attacking. Fortunately, that Sunken's going to get a few hits on us, but that's fine. So we are going to need Corsairs in this mission. We are going to build those from the starport. So, and they've given us a a set of mineral deposits, some base here. So actually, to set that up, we've actually cut off quite a large portion of the map. And we'll get some mining going here soon as well. Now, defending this section is going to be doable. They are connected to each other, but it's going to be something we're going to have to juggle quite carefully. To wit, we might actually want to build some gateways up here so we can build from 2 locations. Let's get some zealots, just because we need to. We could do with spending some minerals. We could also do with getting some pylons. Are you just going to stand there? How many have we got in gas? 1, 2. Oh, right. You were probably waiting to use the geyser. There's a queue forming outside the geyser. Only paying customers may use the. Only paying customers may use the Vespene geyser. Oh, not my first dragoon. There we go.
Ready for battle.
And right, these have the neutron flare ability. 5 damage doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually does quite a lot of splash damage, and it attacks very quickly, as you can see or hear there. Right, when we get an opportunity, we're going to expand up to this base. The Corsairs are very, very fast as well, especially compared to the Scout, which is notoriously slow.
My life for service. I stand ready.
But we want these patrolling around. So what we're going to basically be able to use these to do is disrupt the enemy the enemies with the disruption web, and drop shuttles full of probably dragoons. So we are going to need quite a few shuttles in this mission as well. We will want to get, at some point, we will want to get some. We'll want to get an observatory and some observers. We'll also want to get some more pylons. Now here's an interesting question. Why are you going that way? Can you get through there? Can you build some pylons there? Because otherwise that seems like real estate that's not going to any use, so hopefully you can get in and out of there as well. Yep, you can get through that gap. That's nice. That's good to know. So we can just stick a load of pylons back there. I actually want to be able to expand my base a little bit, so we'll stick one there as well. Let's get some probes. I think we've got a large enough ground force to defend this base, but we are going to have to think about pushing up to there to expand as well. Ah! Hello? I don't know how much disruption web gets used with combat units, sort of in the middle of combat. I imagine it's quite difficult to put it in useful locations. I imagine it's in the campaign it's definitely used a lot for just shutting down defences, but I imagine even in higher level play, I imagine it's probably used for defences. I could see how if you were very skilled you could probably use it to shut down enemy attacks, but I think the Zerg ability Dark Swarm's better for things like that. Let's get another pylon up there, and then you come down and mine here. Can you actually queue that? Yes, okay, so you can queue the production of buildings up for Protoss like that. Or at least I think you can. You certainly can't queue multiple buildings. We're going to want that Dragoon range upgrade. We're also going to... Another reason we need to expand is we just can't get many probes to these mineral patches at a time. At once. You notice as well we've got the Phoenix portrait on all the buildings. Another thing parasited. That's fine. Aha! Let's see if we can... So they're going to be doing a lot of drops against us as well. Hold on, don't get too eager. Right, I'm going to start putting some pylons up here. And I'm going to start thinking about some cannons in a nexus.
Ready for battle.
Really targeting that Dark Templar. I imagine the Dragoons can't quite get the range to attack there. We should definitely get the singularity charge.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Let us attack. Excellent.
I need to definitely keep an eye out for that, because those Corsairs are going to get themselves killed. I don't have a forge. That's a problem. So, no cannons there. No point in building a simulator until we've got the Nexus started, so we are going to have to save up for a Nexus. I'm going to try just holding those there and see what happens. We can probably get some more probes in there. So while I am saving up for the Nexus, the probes will pay back for themselves quickly enough that it's actually worth building them. I mean, that's the whole logic of building lots of probes anyway. So, and also we will want to transfer some probes over shortly as well. You go there. You build there. Right. So Nexus here. And I might actually make our Stargate production around here. So I'll put gateways in the main base. Oh, you couldn't leave well enough alone, could you?
May I be of service?
So I'm glad we put the pylon down, because that's going to be a more tempting target first. No, don't kill my probe, please. Right, lost the probe, but that's replaceable. Key thing is we did not lose the Nexus. I don't know if it will have taken structural damage. I'm actually going to leave these up here. I wonder if we can get a cannon shortly. Yeah. Definitely going to want some cannons down here.
I stand ready.
Yeah, spore colonies up there. And we'll get another cannon down here. Because we are just going to... Those Corsairs, I swear, are going to get themselves killed. So, let's get some cannons over here as well. Right, mining.
Not enough minerals.
You actually building a simulator there. Then go back to mining here. You can build probes from 2 places at once. Because we are going to need to ramp up our resource collection. Now, yes. That is not deterring them at all. Let's pull back to the photon cannons. We are going to need everything up here that we can get. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Panicked a little bit there. I think we're going to want to get a lot. Right, now's the time to get some more gateways, and also we're going to want to get a robotics bay so we can build some observers and have them scattered around the map. We're also going to need more probes for the mining. And as soon as we can, we'll get an observatory. And once we've got the economy to support it, so many Stargates up here you will not believe. Just be like a Stargate bonanza.
Let us attack.
I wish I could remember the name of the missile base, the air base from Stargate now, because I was going to make a Stargate reference, and I can't remember from SG1 what the the Stargate facility is called. So please feel free to deduct 1 nerd point from me. Oh, they've added a little hex effect in the power field. I sort of thought I'd noticed that before, but that's really cool. I like that. That's it looks good. Right, we need an observatory. Fortunately, an observatory is only 50 minerals. Right, definitely need some upgrades here as well. Can you... I asked you to build an observatory. Can you not do that? Can you not get up there? Oh, of course you can't. You're blocked in by the probes. Right. Oh dear. Reavers are possibly tempting as well, to be honest, but... Right. Please feel free to start humming the Stargate theme in your head. Which I can't remember. I feel like that's a series I should go back and watch. I seem to have reasonably fond memories of it, and everything I hear about it since has convinced me it was really good as well. We did lose some Corsairs, didn't we? I think we did lose some Corsairs. We're going to want to replace those. I think we only get Corsairs on this mission. I certainly don't think we get carriers. But having a lot of Corsairs is not actually a bad thing. And they are fairly cheap. So, observers. We've got a fairly strong economy now, which is good. So we just need to start thinking about the upgrades. Now, air upgrades would be very useful. Yeah, I can only get Corsairs. So, however, fear not. We will get Corsairs. Which C is not the hotkey for, of course. C is the hotkey for C is the hotkey for carriers. That's why it's not the hotkey for Corsairs. I think Corsairs to try and deal with those tons of overlords as well is not a bad idea. In fact, speaking of dealing with tons of overlords, why not just bring a load of dragoons down here? Of course. Yeah, we made him pay for that. Get the Corsairs out of there. Get these probes, observers distributed. Get the. We can't get the other upgrade on that yet. Let's get another ground weapon upgrade. Let's get some more Corsairs. And we're going to need to start thinking about shuttles as well. Actually, in which case, let's get a robotics support bay. Because with a robotic support bay we can get the shuttle speed upgrade. Could have possibly used some of the space up here as well, but now I'm hoping that's far enough in the back of the base. Are you going to get yourself stuck in there? I was kind of hoping you wouldn't do that. That's fine. We're going to have to build shuttles anyway, so when we do have the shuttles we'll use those to pick up our forces. Right, let's stick some dragoons down here. If they can get out. And let's get that observer over here. Can we get the speed, Oh! I think the shuttles already had the gravitic drive upgrade. Well, okay. I guess we learnt something there.
Ready for battle.
How are we doing for Corsairs?
May I be of service?
More Corsairs. More Corsairs, if you will. You pick up that probe. You increase the speed of the observers. Shield upgrade would not be a bad idea. I think I'm actually going to get another forge. Is that going to block anyone off? Oh, we need more pylons anyway, so we'll get some more pylons.
Complete.
Speaking of more pylons, also observers, you can come around here. You build another pylon. Keep seeing flying things on flying things and think, ah no, enemies. I suppose we could get the Scarab upgrade just because it might be useful to get some Reavers out, but I'm not sure. I remember doing this mission not that long ago. I think actually roughly this time last year I played through the StarCraft campaign. And I do remember just massing Dragoons. It's a bit less to manage. We've got lots of Corsairs now. Where's that attack? There we go. We'll keep these shuttles out of the way. And we'll build another one. Because we're going to need them.
It is a good day to die. It is a good day to die.
We should get a fleet beacon for the purposes of upgrading our. Yeah, there's going to be a big drop there. That's fine, though. It's easily dealt with. Let's get some more Dragoons down there. Oh, you're not doing yourself any favours. There are some upgrades that are worth getting in the fleet beacon. So, which one's beacon? F is fleet beacon, because B is robotics bay.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ah.
May I be of service? Let us attack. Join us.
Now, I'm wondering actually if we can get them to sort of just hold position here. They are going to drift though. That's the only problem.
Oh, at last. I thought ships in my way.
However, if I have these hold ground here, they will not. Well, I doubt they'll drift much. These can come over here. It'll be good to have them distributed around as well, because we're going to want to start the drop soon, and we are definitely going to need. We are definitely, for that, going to need disruption webs. The Arbiter recall would be very nice, but unfortunately that's not something we have access to. Right, Argus Duel would be very nice.
I stand ready.
Let's see what other upgrades we can get. Air weapons, yes. Ground weapons. Did I build another forge? I don't think I did actually. Let's get some of these over and mining over here. I'm not sure if the additional forge is necessarily worth it at this point, but we'll get it. Right, so we'll want to deploy some disruption webs, and then drop some Dragoons in, basically. Now you can see there, right, so there's a Hydralisk or two. fact, I don't see much point in taking an injured Dragoon with us, even though it's only a slight injury to it. You come and scout over here, because we've already got vision here. Right, now I'm trying to think of where's the best place for a drop. Probably one of these here. I think another shuttle's in order. I think also some more pylons are in order. I can squeeze one in there without blocking my own units. Let's get the armour upgrades. And
Upgrade complete.
when we can, we'll get the shield upgrade too. Can we get any air upgrades? Now, what have we got over there? We've got a load of mutalisks. Right, you pull these back into the dragoons. See, the splash damage is absolutely enormous from the Corsairs. It really builds up. I'm trying to think where the best place to drop the webs is.
It is a good day to die.
Have we got another shuttle? I think one more shuttle full of dragoons.
You've not enough minerals.
Now the key is going to be making sure we don't lose those dragoons in the meantime.
It is a good day
I
to
think
die.
we might... I'm trying to think of where's best. Because the thing is, any shuttles that come in here are probably going to get shot at by spore colonies. And we want to minimise that because the shuttles can't take much punishment. But we're running low on resources, so if any time's a good time to push, now is. We'll get some zealots as well. Right, well, should always save before a big push anyway.
Upgrade complete.
Now, if you can disrupt that... No, wait. I want my shuttles up here first. If that can disrupt that, and that can disrupt that, and then these come back, and then let's drop the dragoons. Guys, could you drop? There we go. Right, we just need to clear off these colonies then, so we've got space to drop some more dragoons.
You must construct additional pylons.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be freeing up some supply soon, but we will do that.
Construct additional pylons.
Shield upgrade.
You must construct additional pylons.
Don't isolate yourselves, you want to stick together. Stay strong, stick together.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Technically the parasited one will give them vision, but I think if they've not noticed there's an attack now, then they're never going to notice. Never going to notice. Here we go. We're taking everything we can. We're going on the offensive now, so we can probably pull quite a few away from our bases. Right, you unload there, you come back here, you come back here. I'll do some shuttle juggling. Of course, pylons, pylons, pylons. Let's just get loads, because that's one less thing to worry about. And we should actually max out this size soon. Why have those guys gone so far down there? Right, where's our other shuttles? Let's unload here. Now we are going to need to take some Templar across, or specifically Dark Templar. Can we get everything out of the ships, please? There we go. Where's our observers? Let's pull these in to get a bit of vision. Fortunately, no spawn broodlings coming out of those. We've got plenty to take across. Where are the rest of those shuttles? We had another shuttle. It's down there.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
There we go. There's another. And you come and get these. We'll queue that up just so the others don't. Ah, interesting. Gone for an assault up here. That's fine. It's dealt with. We'll move some forces up here just for a defense. For the defenses there. Right, we don't want to attack into the sunken. Not without a little bit more backup than that. And then you move over here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let's see what else we can get. Pick him up. There we go. I think we're sorted now. So, push up with these. Now, I want to be careful with the zealots. Oh, did I not get the legs upgrade on the zealot? Not actually sure when my citadel... Do you know what? I bet I didn't build one. Did they change? Hang on. Oh, have I only got level 1 upgrades? No, they must have changed it so you don't need a Templar archive anymore. Oh, we had a Templar archive at the start of the mission, that's why. Why am I building pylons there? What's go? I'm just completely out to sea now. Right, let's unload here. I think we've got enough. I think we're going to make our point. We'll keep those back. You be in control group 1 because we are going to need them to slay the cerebrate. And there's the Xel'Naga Xel'Naga Templar. Not sure whether or not that would be a terrifying thing. Let's just get some things queued up here. You may as well attack around there. Yeah, might as well. Now that is going to take whatever we throw at it, so let's get the Templar in there. I think technically, like triggers wise, they don't actually have to get the killing blow. I think they just have to be like standing there when it dies. That Dark Templar, I don't know why he pushed in there, but, well, because I wasn't babysitting him, basically. Right, let's get this dead. We've still got a Dark Templar who can push in on the cerebrate. Let's get these defences down. There we go, that should do it. There we go, job's a good one. And here we have another one of those in-game cutscenes.
Well done, mighty Protoss. I'm glad to see that you all are as violent as ever.
Kerrigan, what mockery is this?
Relax, warriors. Despite what you may think, I haven't come here to fight you.
This is laughable. Do you truly expect us to believe that your intentions here are honorable? That these zerg here are not under your sway?
Look, the cerebrates you've killed were my enemies as well. If you let me explain, I'm sure you'll understand that—
You are the enemy of all who live, Kerrigan. What makes you think we would have anything to do with you?
Because, Zeratul, I bring news of an event that threatens us all. If you'd be so good as to escort me back to your citadel, I'll tell you everything I know.
Very well, Kerrigan. We shall hear what you have to say. But be warned, we will not suffer your treachery here.
And there we go. So, quite the twist there. Turns out, or it appears that Kerrigan wants to negotiate with us rather than try and kill everyone. So, we'll have to see what happens in the next mission related to that. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed that. I hope to see you in the next one. And farewell.